What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This video we have Attack on Titan Season 3, Episode 4 and 5. We're going to start right in with Episode 4. Stick around after the videos, the two episodes for the commentary, the discussion, the analysis, etc., etc.
Why would the scouts murder a civilian and run for the hills? This is the same group of soldiers who consistently risk their lives for the sake of humanity. I highly doubt that the military police could have done that. How is disbanding the scouts what's best for humanity?
Yeah.
Be quiet. Listen closely.
Now listen and do exactly as I instruct you.
That's the way.
Yeah, okay.
Now hand your guns to the one in front.
Historia's story is so fucking sad. Like, I just remembered it.
Yep.
It's as if that gear were specifically made for killing scouts. Also, judging from the fact that its existence was hidden from us MPs, I get the impression that we aren't off the list of people it could be used against.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Go, guy, go! Haha.
Instead of spending the rest of your life skulking around like a scared rat till you get murdered, you could stand up like a human and face your enemy even if they might kill you.
Why the hell would I? Not everyone has the same disregard for their lives as you. What? Your gang's already lost. Just give up. Why don't you know what you're being?
That's real simple. Defeat is the only thing the Scout Regiment has ever known. It's because one of your Titans turned her into an ugly red stain on the street!
Actually, no, it's because the Titan we captured was Annie Leonhardt herself. Nobody knows a thing about this world. Not us or anyone else.
Yep.
Except for the bastards at the center of it all.
Would you let me do it instead?
Knock yourself out.
But why?
Because both of you are about to die!
Oh,
She
shit.
said to let us go! The captain might be a big softy, but I'm not. I'm ready to do what needs to be done. I can't trust you. Not with that hair. Who in their right mind would get a bowl cut on purpose? So how can I trust a single word you say? But you're a scout. You chose to risk your lives for others. So I'll trust you.
Damn.
What the? This should be enough to convince Captain Levi. We'll be counting on you from here on out.
Yay.
Far as I know, this is the least managed checkpoint in the region.
Guess old Demo didn't say too much about it. At least not to his dimwit excuse for a son.
What if he'd refused to do it? Want to know the last thing my dad taught me? He said a good merchant should trust his nose. And I'm glad I listened. Because it led me to the people who could avenge him. And I side with them! You're gonna die here, piggy!
Heck yeah. Shit. Oh.
This dump ain't abandoned.
Bet it seems unlivable to you. Yet we're here. The place isn't half as nice as it used to be. Every last one of us is a witness.
Yeah? Well, it doesn't matter. Because it's the government that decides what's true. A world of... Listen. You'll all be fine. Because the Reiss company will protect you. You trusted my father, Demo. Well, now I'm in charge.
Glad to see you stepped up. Hey, you give him hell, Flegel.
Right. Screw you.
Yay.
Those were the reporters, too.
Mm-hmm.
Then every last scout we captured will get the noose. Starting with the guiltiest one of all, Evan Smith!
No.
Told you, you're beat. Struggle all you want. One way or another, the Survey Corps will be destroyed.
How's Marie? How are your children? I trust they're all in good health?
Marie and the kids are... They should be just fine.
What happens next is out of my hands. It'll be your choice to make. Yours and theirs.
Everyone always has a plan.
So, what did... Once Erwin has been executed, all will be according to plan. The secrets of the walls will be kept as safe as ever. Erwin Smith, do you have any last words?
No, somebody save him.
To be continued.
Of course.
Reply.
It may not be Titans that breach Wall Cena. It's entirely possible that the residents of Wall Rose will do it first.
And you think that such an undertaking requires the scouts?
Our duty as scouts has ever been to charge forth at the enemy.
Who else will do it?
Cowering in wait behind these walls will solve nothing, unless you have some sort of secret plan by which we might overcome this ordeal.
If the scout regiment is that fatal spark, then it should be smothered at once.
Commander Erwin Smith, you have been found guilty of violating Clause 6 of the Charter of Humanity. Your sentence is death. Your execution will be carried out at once. Take him.
Wall Rose has fallen! The gates have been breached!
Oh shit.
Secure an evacuation route. Order all available garrison troops to make for the Eastern Front and defend the people. We must get those evacuees
Probably wish
into
he had
Wall
the
Cena.
scouts.
Hurry and go! Saving the people is our highest priority.
I want every last gate to Wall Cena closed off. Not a single refugee will be allowed inside this wall.
You're commanding us to stand by while half of humanity gets devoured?
Like Erwin said, if we let them in, then we'll end up in a civil war. We've already secured the power. Before too long, the vessel will take it. And then our problems will end.
Very well. This is far from ideal, but there's no point in losing our composure here.
And I guess I'm a traitor.
Say what?
But sir...
I can't. I am a citizen of Wall Rose. I refuse to shut the gates on those people!
You notice he asked him how his kids were and his wife were. He's a citizen within Wall Rose, so that means his kids would die.
Yeah.
So that's why he asked me. He said, who should make the choice? Who has the power to decide what happens? These four guys or the people who are in charge of the military?
Yeah.
Premier Zachary!
That report you all just heard was fabricated.
There's
no
knew
cause
it.
for alarm. As of this moment, there have been no reports of any Titan attack.
It wasn't his plan. It was mine.
Pixis?
It would appear that most of the interior police are off rounding up scouts somewhere. I declared to you in earnest that the garrison regiment is not aligned with the Survey Corps. But I forgot to mention something else. We are not aligned with your assembly either. I was still willing to put my trust in your government, so long as you could prove yourselves to be the better choice for humanity. Because you have knowledge that we don't. Had you shown that you actually gave a damn about protecting the people you govern, I would have stood by and watched as you sent Erwin to the gallows. In fact, depending on the choice you made, all of us were prepared to forfeit our lives. But I dare say that despite this fact, humanity is safer in our hands.
Yeah.
Don't be such a fool! Just what do you expect to accomplish by threatening us?
Interior police have been subdued. The capital is secured, sir.
Well done. To be a soldier can sometimes mean obeying your commander over your king.
And that's especially true when the king's a pretender.
Your choice to close Cena's gates broke Clause 6 of the Charter of Humanity. Furthermore, You installed a puppet king in order to seize the reins of power for yourselves. This crime is known as treason.
Well, Ervin,
Thank goodness.
like you managed to pull it off. Wait, you don't seem happy.
I'm thinking.
Yep. Well, no more government.
Thank goodness.
True.
If Titans attack again, all the things you're protecting will be gone. There'll be no company. Our families will die. Let's print the truth before that happens.
Yeah.
It's all written right there. The abuse of power. We're no longer criminals.
Yay! They did it. Levi's just nothing.
But they still have Aaron and Historia too. We need
Oh,
to find
yeah.
them quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I think I know where they might be.
The declaration was given from the very gallows that Ervin was meant to be executed on.
No one knows who to trust at this point.
Yeah.
For the sake of humanity,
Mm-hmm.
it might have been better to let that government stand.
You made the choice that would keep you alive. Some part of you decided that humanity's fate only mattered if you could live to see it.
That occurred 5 years ago on the Reiss estate.
5 years?
That's right. It was the day Walmaria was breached. I'll summarize the most important parts from the beginning. But 5 years ago, on that night, disaster struck. With the fall of Walmaria having plunged the world into chaos, bandits raided and set fire to the only chapel around. The entire Reiss family had gathered there to pray.
No.
And so, the entire family was massacred by bandits that night. It's possible, but I'm not
That means
sure
she'd be
yet.
his only
What
heir
really stood
now.
out
Yeah.
to me, at least, was the fact that large parts of the chapel were destroyed. When you think about it, the story could only make sense if it involved a Titan attack. It may turn out that I'm jumping to conclusions.
What the hell?
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
We have to get there as soon as possible, before Aaron ends up in someone's stomach.
Yeah. Hurry,
A
hurry.
Titan gains intelligence and the power to transform by eating a human being with that power. How and when did Aaron first become a Titan? And who did he have to eat to gain his powers?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I feel like it was the shot thing.
But still, he had to eat someone to gain their power.
He didn't get it just from the shot?
No, they just explained in order to get that power, you have to be a regular Titan and eat that, and eat someone with that power to gain that power.
Yeah.
So at some point throughout Aaron's life, he became a Titan and ate somebody to gain their power.
Yeah.
But
But it never showed that.
Right. All right. So no more government. Military is currently taken over. Scouts are no longer. What?
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 I was just taking it out.
Scouts are no longer condemned or being hunted.
Yep. free.
Kenny and all those people still exist though. So Aaron is about to be fed to somebody. Historia walked up at the end.
Yeah. She's just
She met with Rod Reiss, so you know her and Aaron were in like some cabin with Rod Reiss at some point, and he was talking to Historia.
Yeah.
And now they're in some
cave thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Rod Reiss and his family were praying during the day that Shiganshina fell, and then bandits or something attacked. Hanji thinks it was a Titan attacked that because she doesn't think bandits could tear down the stone chapel, or they just wouldn't.
Likely. Yeah.
And it killed his whole family, so wife and 5 kids or something like that. So then he immediately, within 2 days, sought out his bastard child, which is Historia, killed the
mom,
the mistress, mom, and then took Historia.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, he didn't take Historia. He sent her. Yeah, he sent her
Yeah.
into the cadet corps.
Yeah, under a different name.
Yeah. Then when he found her again, he now has her and Aaron bound. Premier Zachary, who's in charge of like all three branches of military, is currently in power. Scout's plan is to put Historia in power, but they don't have Historia.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hopefully they get there in time.
Yeah. Yep. What else happened in this episode?
Those people that they found switched over.
Yep.
To their side.
Yep. Some of the military police helped with the takeover.
Mm-hmm.
Next episodes, don't look, will be season 3, episode 6 and 7, Sin and Wish. We're obviously going to see the conflict between Aaron, Historia, whatever interaction they were about to have, the scouts, Rod Reiss's estate.
Yeah. Hopefully Historia helps him. I hope.
She always seems to be nice and do the right stuff. So
yeah. And she's had so much tragedy in her life, like.
I mean, pretty much everyone has. Like if you think about Mikasa's life.
Yeah.
Parents killed in front of her.
Yeah.
Almost kidnapped. Aaron, mom killed.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know where her dad is. Still trying to get to the cellar.
Yep.
Get turned into a Titan. Armin, parents dead. Grandfather dies. Historia doesn't have parents that care about her.
Yeah.
Connie, apparently his entire family is Titans.
Yeah.
Don't know about Sean.
So
Don't know
sad.
too much about Levi other than like you saw him like a malnourished tiny child in the past.
That's sad.
They did mention one thing about him. Petra mentioned it to Aaron when they were in that first castle place. She was like, Commander Erwin found him half starved to death or something. I don't remember what he said, and he's like basically dragged him to the scouts or something like that.
Yeah.
And then he said Levi said at one point he like grew up with Kenny. Because the guy, he started to mention, like, taught you everything I know, and obviously they're both pretty efficient killers. Mm-hmm. One turned into a hitman, one turned into a military lad, so...
Yeah.
That's going to do it. I don't think there's much else to cover. This episode was a kind of a lot of story structure set up for conflict. We always get, like, these episodes where it's a lot of... important stuff is happening, but it's setting up like major arcs to hit. So I think we're like just hitting, the next big storyline, which is the scouts aren't in trouble anymore, but there's a lot of more Titan-esque information for us to see, especially with everyone trying to control Aaron's power right now and or take his power.
Eat him.
Yep. That's going to do it. Be sure to drop a like on the video if you enjoyed the video. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment down below. Comments help the YouTube algorithm. Helps us get recommended to new viewers, which helps us live.
Yep.
We'll see you guys next video for episode, 6 and 7?
Yes.
6 and 7. Goodbye.
Goodbye.